Good morning, afternoon or evening everyone. Welcome to Conf42 Python 2023. My name is Mark and I will be your host today. Before we start, please make sure to join our Discord server, linked right in the description. It's a bit like Slack, a cozy space to have a chat with speakers, other attendees, sponsors and partners. Speaking of which, Conf42 Python 2023 was made possible by Cape Privacy and Influx Data, gold sponsors, and our amazing media partners. The event opens with a keynote by Anais Dotis-Georgiou, developer advocate at Influx Data. She will be discussing the topic Time Series Database. Should I use one on my application architecture?
Hello everybody and welcome. In the talk entitled Time Series Database, Should I Use One in My Application Architecture? Is a talk about understanding the need for a specialized database for time series data. In this talk, we'll talk about and discuss whether or not you need a time series database for your application, and we'll answer questions that are on top of every developer's mind when they're building their application architecture for time series data. I hope that you enjoy this presentation, and I look forward to discussing it afterwards.
In the second keynote, Justin Patriquin, a software engineer at Cape Privacy, will be discussing protecting sensitive data and machine learning models.
Today I'm going to be talking about protecting sensitive data and machine learning models. More specifically, I'm going to be talking about confidential computing, how Cape enables confidential computing, and show a couple demos with our Python SDK called PyCape.
The first track today is security. Wiktoria Dalach, a software and security engineer, writer, and speaker, will be sharing insights on the topic. Great security is one question away.
Hello, Conf42. I am so excited to join you and tell you about security. But wait, don't lose interest. I will share super useful piece of security theory that will absolutely transform the way you approach security. I know that security can be overwhelming, huge, and let's not touch it, but give me a chance to change your opinion. Because security can be fun, security can be approachable and manageable, and doesn't have to be scary at all. You just need to ask one question.
The tools track opens with Everett Pompeii, the founder and maintainer of Bencher, who will be discussing how to run fast, catch performance regressions in Python.
Please join me for my talk, Run Fast and Catch Performance Regressions in Python. Performance is important even in Python. And what should we do when our code starts running slowly? We'll explore that and how to prevent it from happening in the first place. If you're interested in creating and maintaining a performant Python codebase, then please join me for my talk. Then I'll see you there.
Up next is Mario Garcia, a technical evangelist at Percona, who will be talking about how to generate test data for your database project.
Today's talk will be about how to generate test data for your database project. I'm a technical evangelist at Percona. You can find me on Twitter, LinkedIn, or you can contact me by email.
The machine learning track starts with Jim Dowling, the CEO of HopsWorks. He will be challenging the idea of machine learning pipeline while enticing you to build production ML systems with feature training and inference pipelines.
Developers often talk about machine learning pipelines, and they often talk about end-to-end machine learning pipelines. But what are these mythical things? In the wild, we don't often see very many end-to-end machine learning pipelines. What we often see are machine learning systems decomposed into different parts that we put together to make a machine learning system. In this talk, I'm going to talk about feature pipelines, training pipelines, and inference pipelines as the building blocks for most production machine learning systems. And we'll also talk about the feature store as the data layer that pulls these different pipelines together.
Michael Wehar, a professor at Swarthmore College, will be presenting on the topic using Python to build applications for language learning.
Hello! I hope you'll join me for my lightning talk on using Python to build applications for language learning. In this talk, I'll tell you about Word of the Hour, which is a multi-platform tool that I've built, and I'll talk about how I use Python and how you can even use our API to help you build an interesting or neat language learning tool with Python. Well, thank you and stay tuned.
In the next session, Tim Spann and David Kjörnkumga from Stream Native will be sharing their experience of building ML-enhanced event streaming apps with Python microservices.
Hello, I'm going to be talking about how to build machine learning enhanced event streaming applications with Python microservices. We'll be using some of the latest streaming techniques, tools, technologies to build these fast, amazing applications, so join me.
It's time for the tools track. Danica Fine, Senior Developer Advocate at Confluent, is here to showcase an application of practical pipelines in her talk titled A Houseplant Soil Alerting System with KSQ IDB.
This talk is for everyone, and I mean it, all right? Maybe you're a plant parent like me, or maybe you're curious to learn more about Apache Kafka. Neither of those? Okay. Do you love Raspberry Pi use cases? Or perhaps you're already looking to build a fully event-driven streaming data pipeline in your own home. All right, probably not that last one, but regardless of what brings you into this talk, I know you'll get something out of it. Come along to see how my obsession with houseplants inspired me to build a fully event-driven plant monitoring system in my own home with a Raspberry Pi and Apache Kafka. Let's get our hands dirty.
Next up is Hila Israeli, Senior Software Engineer at Own Backup. She will be presenting one platform product for all, a revolution for customers, developers, and sales.
Hello everyone, I am going to talk about the platform. If you also struggle with managing users in multiple geographical regions in a few products, this talk is for you. I'm going to share with you best practices, principles, and guidelines to build a successful platform. I'm really excited about this conference. I hope you will enjoy it.
Aditya Mattos, staff software developer at Kanji, will be presenting on gRPC in Python. Build fast, scalable APIs for your services.
Hi, my name is Aditya Mattos, and I'd like to welcome you to my talk on gRPC in Python, where we will go over what gRPC is, why you should use it in Python, and how you can use it to build fast and scalable APIs for your microservices. I'm really excited to give you this talk. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference as well. Thank you.
Moshe Zadka, Principal Engineer at Twisted, will be sharing his insights on the topic. PyO3, Rust loves Python.
Hi everybody, I will be talking about PyO3, a way to make Rust and Python work together and get the benefits of both.
Next in the lineup is Petr Vidos, founder and CEO of Vizu. He will be discussing how to build interactive animated reports in Streamlit with IPVizu and a few lines of Python.
Hi, please join me on my tutorial on how you can build interactive animated reports in Streamlit using an open source tool that we created, IPVizu. I'm going to give you a ton of examples and get into the details of how our technology works and what you need to do to build such reports. This is an important moment for us. This is the first time we talk publicly about this integration with Streamlit, so I'm really looking forward to this opportunity and for your feedback after the talk. Enjoy the conference!
The next lecture is titled Building an IoT Monitoring App with InfluxDB, Python and Flask with Edge to Cloud Replication. Please join me in welcoming once again Anais Dotis-Georgiou, Developer Advocate at Influx Data.
Hello everybody and welcome. In this session entitled Building an IoT Monitoring Application with InfluxDB, Python, Flask with Edge to Cloud Replication, we'll be talking about how you can build or replicate building the Plant Buddy application that the Developer Advocate team at Influx Data has created. This application is an example app for how to monitor plants at home, and it also demonstrates how you can consolidate data from the edge to a cloud instance of InfluxDB so that you can provide your end user with all of the best information about your plant's health. Thank you so much.
The culture track kicks off with Lauren Hayward Schaefer, Developer Advocate at Grammarly. She will be sharing tips on how to level up your technical career by writing.
When we think about ways to advance our technical careers, we might think about learning a new technology or getting a mentor who can help us, but we don't always think about the power of the written word. In this talk, I'm going to share with you 5 strategies for using writing to level up your technical career. And then I'll share 3 ways to improve the quality of your writing. Thanks for tuning in.
Coming up next, we have Matt Harrison, Python and data science corporate trainer and consultant at Metasnake. He will be discussing consulting for introverted developers.
Hi, I'm Matt Harrison, and I'm going to be talking about consulting for introverts. If you're interested in starting to do your own thing, this might be interesting to you. If you're not interested in doing your own thing, I think there's still a lot of skills that will be useful to you to be a leader and to be able to advance your career. So I hope you'll check out my talk, Consulting for Introverts.
In the Lessons Learned track, let's welcome warmly Doug Sillars, Head of Developer Relations at Unscript. He will be discussing how to automate your cloud ops and spend less time doing operations.
We spend so much time doing those manual tasks every single day that need to get done that we don't have as much time to actually build new features, improve what we already have. So in this talk, we're going to walk through how to use Jupyter Notebooks to create runbooks to automate away a lot of that manual toil that we have to do every day. Join my talk, and looking forward to seeing you there.
Our final speaker for today is Jose Manuel Ortega, Python developer and security researcher. He will be sharing some tips and tricks for data science projects with Python.
Hi everyone, my name is Jose Manuel Ortega. I'm from Spain, and this talk is called Tips and Tricks for Data Science Projects with Python. Basically, Python provides an access to great libraries and frameworks for machine learning in artificial intelligence. In this talk, basically, I will try to get a selection of the best libraries and frameworks that can have introduced in the machine learning world and answer the question that all people is doing. What makes Python the best programming language for machine learning?
This is all we've got for you today at Conf42 Python 2023. As always, all content is available upon free RSVP. The keynotes will kick off right after this video ends. Please make sure to check out the full schedule on our website. Many thanks to our speakers, partners and sponsors for making this whole thing possible, and to you for being with us and attending. That was Mark. I hope to see you in the Conf42 Discord server in a minute. Cheers!